I'd like to welcome y'all to This Week in R&B. You see what I got on? It was just Juneteenth.
Juneteenth.
You feel me?
Yes,
you feel me?
sir.
Because I'm a new thing. It's called 40 Teen.
Okay.
I heard it on the internet.
Okay, that makes
40 teen.
that made me
40
50
teen.
teen.
50 teen?
50 teen.
Coach, you 40 teen?
The nigga in
40 teen?
between.
Are you
He's
30
in
teen?
between.
Are you in between?
Here y'all go with the bullshit.
Hey, welcome back, dog.
Yeah, man.
Welcome back,
I am back in the country. I am back in the country.
Yes. This brother was gone in St. Kitts. We're going to get to that. But first,
Come on,
listen,
let's
I want to shout out my brother first.
Here we go. Here we go.
All right.
Young black brother
Okay.
in the major league.
Yes.
Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
One of the
Betts.
best players on the planet
On
Earth.
planet Earth.
Huh.
On planet Earth, dog.
Yes,
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Against all odds.
Yeah.
Yes.
Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all, because the major leagues don't really let brothers just do their thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This is a real brother, dog.
Mhm.
Like he had a Juneteenth celebrity softball game
Mm-hmm.
in Dodger Stadium.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay.
Let that sink in.
Right.
In Dodger Stadium, this young man loves R&B.
Huh.
Loves R&B. He's at my
Mm.
birthday party.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. He was at the birthday party. It's really my partner.
Yeah, real
Shout out to
supportive.
him and his wife, Bree.
Let's
Great
go,
people.
man.
And the game was cracking. And it was a couple of R&Bs. A couple of R&B people there, man.
Oh,
Like,
yeah? Who was there, man?
you know,
Who
I
was
was the
there?
only R&B nigga on my team.
Okay.
But on the other team, you know, they had Eric Bellinger.
Okay.
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 They had Victoria Monet.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. And then, you know, they had an adjacent R&B. D-Smoke.
Okay.
You know, he's R&B adjacent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
man.
Yes, sir.
Everybody in his family sang, played,
Yeah,
speak
right.
Spanish,
Yes.
all kind of cool
Very
shit.
talented.
The whole thing.
And yeah, man, we had a great time, man. But I just want to put it out there that me and the brother Matt Barnes, man, they can't put us on the same team. It just can't happen.
Y'all was going crazy?
I just can't happen. Just can't happen. Anything come my way, I'm either catching or I'm grounded. I mean,
Right.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got the ground rule deep double though. It went under the fence, so they had to call it a double.
Yeah.
I was like right here, and I would have had a homer.
Really?
Oh, right here, and I had the homer.
One
Yeah.
little trip to the batting cage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I didn't.
Yeah.
And I didn't.
Right.
And I didn't.
Yeah.
We had Lil Wayne on our team out there too.
Well,
Lil Wayne had some Balenciagas on.
In the dirt.
While he was
He
playing.
played softball in Balenciagas, in the big ones.
Mhm.
Wow.
In the big ones.
Okay.
The ones I got on right now.
Yeah, yes. Yeah. Those exact ones. Put those up for the camera, man.
The ones I got on.
Lil Wayne.
Right.
Lil Wayne played softball in Cosine's Balenciagas.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Lil Wayne wore those because he wanted to be taller that day.
Hey,
Man,
He
they
wanted
help.
to be taller.
You don't need to
Yeah.
be tall in baseball.
Yeah, okay, but there was a lot of athletes out there, probably a lot of tall people.
Hey, listen, there was some very tall people out there. Shout out to my
Wow.
brother Terrell Owens, who I
T.I.
robbed. You know what I mean? He hit one almost to the fence on him. I had to get too easy, threw it on the ground and ran off. Yeah, I mean,
Jay, you hit him with the Willie Mays hands? You got it?
Come on, man.
I
Okay,
thought
Willie
you had a
Mays
friend.
hands.
Yeah. No, this is my
had a
partner.
friend.
This is my partner.
No, I'm saying, on the home run steal, that's like, you just stole that man's joy, man.
He got him out of there. Got him out of there. But just know, in all
Oh,
seriousness,
man.
though, man, like celebrating Juneteenth is serious for our people.
Yep.
And I was really glad that I could be a part of that. And shout out to AMPR, the PR relations company that works with Mookie and his wife, man. And they put on an amazing event.
Wow.
They put on an
That's
amazing
fantastic.
event, man.
That's amazing.
And then another thing I saw on the internet,
Okay.
since we're gonna speak about Juneteenth, we're gonna get before we get Kroger's had these free at last pies and cakes, man.
Yeah, just seen that. And
What the fuck?
so do you think that there were Anglo-Saxons that were giggling while they were making it in the back?
I actually think it was some brothers. I think it was some brothers being funny. I'm just gonna say that. That's what I think. I ain't feeling it either way. But we like to have fun.
Look at Bobby.
Hey, I'm sure Tyrone was back there like free and land. I'm gonna put these up.
Hey,
Hey, Kroger's. That's some bullshit.
Kroger's need their ass whooped up.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
Regardless, Kroger's need their ass
Yeah.
whooped. I don't know how we whoop Kroger's ass.
Don't
but
play
they need
around
their
with
ass.
it. Don't play around with the teeth, man. Don't
Yeah,
play around.
Don't play
with
around
it.
with the teeth.
Yeah.
With the teeth.
Yeah, man. Don't play around.
Yeah.
with
But
it.
because we didn't film during Juneteenth, so we just want to say happy Juneteenth because it's still going on. Black people, we still getting it cracking. You see what Coach got on his neck. You see, I mean, he got the red, the black, and the green. I mean, you know, he got the whole thing
I'm
going
repping
on.
the island right now. I'm repping a very small island, man.
As you speak about the island, Coach was in St. Kitts.
Let's go, baby.
Tell us about it. Tell us about St. Kitts. You know what I mean? Not all of us have been there.
No. If you don't know about St. Kitts, you don't feel no type of way.
Okay.
Before they started bringing me over to come work and build with their artists, I had no idea. I had to get on the map. I had to go look it up. And even now, still to this day, when I'm there and I got a 40-minute ride across the island, I'm just looking at the history.
Yeah.
A lot of the first couple presidents, your Jefferson, his people were in St. Kitts. So we talking about where they was practicing colonizing before they brought it over to Virginia.
Oh,
wow.
They were in St. Kitts.
Practicing.
Come on. Our first couple, the man who wrote,
learn us something.
You know, the man who wrote your Declaration of Independence.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Grandpops in St. Kitts getting it popping. So you talking about some of the most resilient Black people on planet Earth. You know what I mean? And they move around the country. And they just made history. The day we got there, they were celebrating the first time ever a chartered plane from Nigeria pulled up to St. Kitts with 120 Nigerians. Huh?
Wow.
Huh? Like, tourism is huge over there.
Yeah.
But, it's never been sweet for you to have a direct 10-hour flight from Africa, to the Caribbean. That relationship has never been a thing.
Okay.
Now, fast forward to 2025, Africans got they paper together, Caribbean showing love.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Minister Duggins. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, to me, it's such a crazy flex to know that I'm cool with the minister of an island.
Yeah.
But they chartered that plane and pulled up, and I got an opportunity to work with some Nigerian artists, Deja. You know what I mean? That was crazy. She's huge over
Come on,
there.
you're gonna start it off with the Put Us On.
Man,
okay, come on, put us on the song. Okay, put us on the song.
You know what I'm saying?
So is that Afrobeats?
Yep. Afrobeats.
Okay. I love Afrobeats.
Which forced me to tap Tiwa Savage again, right? Tiwa Savage used to be out here writing with us, and sometimes it's extremely humbling because she was like little sis in the studio, and I had no idea she was
major. Yeah, she's major.
And just do I like every time I see her, I'm like, why didn't I just drop everything? You know what I'm saying? And just make all your beats. Because god damn, she's like one of the biggest artists ever. I mean, over there. So yeah, bro, to be on some renaissance, making history, bringing our swag to this small island that most of the world has no idea about. There's a artist there named De Jour. Jeremiah done already jumped on the record. We building on that. I can't wait to play it for y'all.
Yeah.
But St. Kitts is popping, bro. And they're fans of This Week in R&B.
Hey, here.
Come on.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. Did you get out, feel the people, feel the culture, and did that lend to your production and what you were writing?
Absolutely. Well, this is my third time going.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay.
So, but this was my first time really going out and filming content. Like now I got records with the artists. I'm on the records. Some of them I produced. And so it's time to shoot videos. It's time to shoot content. It's time to move around the island. And when I tell you I had a snapper off the grill in a foil, that was so crazy. If that snapper was over here, because this was off the side of the road, in the wall, they got my coconut water out the freezer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But this salmon over here would be snapper. This would be $150 snapper anywhere in LA, easy. And it's just off the side of the road in the full. Got my OGs on the side, just a few sprinkled teeth here and there, kicking that game. Yeah, man. 1, 2, 3. Come on. 1, 2.
That's they doing all day.
Oh man, what they out there kicking at the Brewskis? Look, I seen one of the OGs literally drive himself crazy, bro, by just coming out to make conversation. Never seen it in my life. He walked out. He said, "May I ask a question? Why you filming? I can't sit up under the mango tree in my country and not come out and ask, why you filming? Because when you're done, ask the questions." He started getting himself worked up. Nobody said nothing. When you're done, ask the questions. We said, "Oh, gee." Shout out to Leah. She walked up. She said, "We shooting some content, showing off your country. He's a superstar." He said, "See, that's why you asked the question, man."
Oh, did he calm down?
And then jumped in the video. and then jumped in the video, man. Oh man. I can talk about St. Kids all day, man.
Now, welcome back, bro.
Man,
welcome back. Hey, you was missed, bro.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie.
Man, come on, man.
I ain't gonna lie.
We did.
Because y'all know I started having FOMO. Once I started going live, I had to pull it up under the. I'm literally in the Nigeria, and I'm like, hold on, man. There go my dog. I miss y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to be paying attention, dog. Right. But yeah, man, it's good to be back, man.
So those are the good times.
Yeah.
Now let's get to some of the fuckery.
Come on.
Me and Bob touched on it last week, man. This whole top 75 thing, man. Because now now the list is officially out. All 75 people are out and about.
They slow drip the bullshit.
And listen, bro. Listen. There is a super omission. I'm talking about the omission of all omissions.
Yeah. Who they miss, bro?
Uncle Charlie Wilson.
Nah, that's not true.
Is not part of the top 75 singers, R&B singers of all time.
That's not true.
They act like this man has not survived every decade he has lived in music.
And cooked.
And had #1 records. And his voice still sounds the same today.
Right this second.
There are young niggas who can't sing their songs from 3 years ago.
Tell him, Jay.
Charlie Wilson, bro. Gab band, shoot it, dwee.
Shabba-dabba, dwee.
See, but I did it for real. I was playing. You know what? And they was playing.
Hey, so you know I always got stories.
This is tough.
Come on,
so let me tell you my Charlie Wilson story. Because you know I ain't know.
Take it
down. So I used to sing background for Tank, right?
Right.
And we were open for a lot of people because at the time, you know, the Valentine hadn't took over. A lot of stuff hadn't happened yet. You know what I mean? Hadn't gone all the way back cracking yet. You know what I mean? Hadn't got all the way out of jail yet. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Are you off the shelf yet? Right. So we out there and we opening this. So we had opened for a bunch of people and smoked them. Right? So, you know, I'm thinking it's going to be the same. I'm like, oh, we got Charlie tonight? Okay, cool.
You was lining Charlie up?
Lining Charlie right up. Lining him right up. We compete for everything. Right. We're going out there. We giving them our young energy. We, you know, Tank, get ready to take the shirt off. I'm getting ready to take my shirt off. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because his come off, mine come off. You know, I'm a star. I don't care who I'm on stage with. You feel me?
Bobby
you know that, Jay. Bobby outside. Huh? So listen. So I'm like, we're not getting the same type of energy tonight that we usually get, right? I'm like, we not really, man, they was like, if y'all heard him, get y'all young asses off the stage and get Uncle Charlie out.
Wait, what?
Yes.
You went out there?
Yes. So
they told you niggas y'all wasn't outstanding?
We were not outstanding, Jay. Huh? They was literally like what you said. Don't play with Uncle Charlie.
Right.
He ain't to be played with.
Right, burn rubber and get the fuck out of here.
Burn rubber and get the hell out of here.
So what happened when he got on stage, bro?
He tore the house down. Whistling all night.
Wait, hold on, time. Have you never seen the Charlie Wilson show? Just it's fine. We're not going to attack. We're not going to attack you.
I don't think I could just.
We're not going to attack you.
Pull a fresh performance off the top of my head.
It is a sight to see. It is a sight to see. He is still to this day a band leader. Yep. When I'm talking about everybody, listen, all y'all, make sure that my stage is my stage and it's right.
Wow, you don't hear that term band leader.
A band leader. A band leader.
Wow.
Charlie Wilson.
So when we was younger, we didn't know what he was doing, like because we had the same road manager or manager at one time. He took us young to see that band.
Okay.
And me and Jay was like, why is he whistling? Like he would whistle this loud, it controlled everything.
Yeah, that's how he would control the singers, the band, and everything.
So it's like a drum major, but
almost like nigga, get on your shit.
Yes.
Oh, I can't do it.
It's
the nigga.
Yeah.
Charlie Wilson.
He's special, bro.
Charlie Wilson is a national treasure.
100%.
And I can't allow anybody to disrespect.
So let's
Uncle Charlie Wilson,
because I thought about this, and my conclusion is, how are you feeling about Billboard's credibility now? When they step out, take their time, slow drip.
This is
75.
This is something that I also said online. I said the fact that the genre already is mixed with hip hop is an issue.
Yep.
I said they might as well go back to calling us race music.
Oh wow.
Because there's nothing of the same when it comes to R&B and hip hop. Those are two different genres of music. They just are. You know what I mean? Yes, we you know what though? We do all look the same that do it. But they don't ever put the pop country chart together. Because they all look the same to do it.
Yep.
Yep. I mean, until Beyonce won that Grammy. Until Shabuzi had the biggest record, you know what I mean, of all time.
You know
what I mean?
Yeah.
So who was hip hop on the list that you felt like you taking up space? Like this is why Uncle Charlie.
I don't even want to do that. Okay. Right? Because my thing is everyone should be honored. Right? In whatever capacity that may be. And it's not about knocking someone else's gift. It's just the fact that there are not 75 people who ever lived in this lifetime that can sing better than Charlie Wilson. Yeah. Ever.
So what does Billboard do now though?
So this
I don't know. You issue an apology like what?
No, they're not gonna, because what they're gonna say is that their metrics wasn't just singing, but they said R&B singer. What they should have said is R&B artists.
Even if they would say artists.
Room. Well, I'm just saying, but it doesn't make room to leave Charlie off, but it makes room for these other people that don't sing as good.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because honestly, like to me, we're not gonna shit on nobody, but there were people on the list that were way too low as an R&B singer. Brandy was too low. Tank was too low. Luther was even
Jasmine
too low.
Sullivan.
Luther should be in the top 5. We're gonna keep it 1,000.
Whitney Houston should be in the top 2 or 3.
Yeah, absolutely. If not 1.
If not, I mean, she's battling.
You could give her Luther and Luther.
And Luther.
Right.
Like they're battling.
You know what I mean? There's Donny Hathaway.
Donny Hathaway was way too low.
Crazy?
Yeah, that's
blasphemy,
that's
bro.
That's
they had people before him that you'd be like, come on, are you serious?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm gonna say this too. I don't really mess with dude like that, but they left Brian McKnight off too. And Brian McKnight should be on the list as an R&B singer.
Brian McKnight should absolutely be on that list.
There are some people, bro, where you like
El DeBarge.
Come on, man.
Wanye Morris.
What?
Casey Haley.
Yes.
Sean Stockman.
Yes.
JoJo Haley.
Yes.
Jeez.
I think so that's my
Michael Jackson was in the group.
Yeah, but he was
Michael Jackson was in the group.
Charlie's solo too. You're right.
And Charlie has had
tons of solo
gang.
albums. Yeah, you're right.
Johnny Gill.
You're right.
Why was Johnny Gill not on there?
Sheesh. Yeah, you're right.
Come on, bro.
You're right.
Come on. So,
Wait. Was Freddie Jackson on there?
I don't remember seeing Freddie.
Freddie Jackson is not on there.
Yeah, I don't.
I thought about that. I'm like, how do you not? I think he had. Didn't he have like 6 #1 albums or something? Freddie had a run where he was on top of the R&B world. So I don't know how Freddie, and he can sing. That nigga can blow.
Amazing, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know what? I think once a week we're gonna find somebody else who wasn't on the list, and we're gonna bring it up.
Yeah.
Just because we care.
Yeah.
Because this is This Week in R&B, and we can talk about it as much as we want to talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but something I saw that was a little aggressive on the R&B front. It's my brother too. I rock with him. Damon Hall said, "Ain't nobody fucking with Guy as a group." After he did say, but he gave a disclaimer. He said after the Jacksons and after New Edition, and he said
he said Tony too.
No, but he said Tony during their time.
Oh, okay.
During their time because he was saying that groups. Really, what he was saying, he put out the statement, but then he also said from their time to now.
He had a disclaimer.
From their time to now, right? But from their time to now,
is Jodeci in there?
Jodeci's in there.
Boyz II Men?
Boyz II Men is in there.
112? I got 112 over Guy too. I mean, that's why I didn't know what he was talking about, because there are some other cats that will, y'all have some songs and whatever, but 112 also has songs, and they got multiple niggas that can sing. Like, so when he's on there popping his shit like that, because I was listening, and I was like, hey man, I hope you know what I'm saying? You just talking about just during your time, because if you keep going, you better leave them other niggas alone.
No, he was standing on business.
He said
because then he started talking about then he started talking about a lot of the groups that they would never open for. Like they were the closer, he said.
They were though. And they were closers.
They not finna close with Boyz II Men though.
No.
They not finna close with Jodeci either.
No.
So that's why I'm like, bro, like you okay.
Can we go back to the... They're not gonna get in front of that, huh?
Huh? What the hell was that?
He's trying to sing Boys to Men. You remember that? He just sang it in that key that don't exist.
Go back to the days of...
Oh my God, that's what song that is?
That's what he's singing.
Can somebody tell me how to
Welcome back,
get things back the way they used to?
So tell me, from because he's like you said, it's your guy. From your point of view, what do you think he was trying to say? Like, what was he?
He went hard in the paint, though, Jay.
No,
he went hard.
No, this is what I feel.
Yeah,
I feel like he stood on business of this is my group that I'm in, and niggas can't fuck with us.
Yes, sir.
And
did.
That side of it, I'm rocking with.
You gotta rock with that energy,
right? That side I'm rocking with.
You have to love it.
Do I pick Guy over Boys to Men or Jodeci? No, I don't. That's me.
Jagged Edge.
I'm not picking them over Jagged Edge either.
Shit, Bobby.
They had one album, bro. He said the second album came out and didn't nobody know.
He said third album.
There was the second album?
No, the second album he said did almost 2 million.
Do you know that album? Do you know any songs from that album?
Well, the second album is actually
all right, let's get it up.
So the Guy album is the first album, which is Timmy Gatling on the cover.
Right, but that had
a lot of hits. But I'm saying the second album is when he's on the cover. What Kose is looking for?
88, you got the Guy album.
Okay, the Guy's first.
91
is what
you got D.O. Dog Me Out. That's what happened in 91. Let's go through some of those tracks.
What's the name of the album? The album's called Dog Me Out?
Or was this a whole single release?
Nah, you going somewhere else. Wait, hold on.
Guy 3, 2000. So the gap to 2000.
I can't let you do it. I can't.
So this is what I'm saying. I can't let Kose do the Googles.
I can't let Kose do the Googles. I can't let Kose do the Googles.
The rest was singles.
2000.
No, Kose.
And then here you go.
No, Kose. Hold on. Let me.
That's 2022.
This nigga went all the way to 20. Hey, man. Hey, Kose, come on, bro.
First album.
Hey, Kose, you gotta relax.
Nah, pull it up. iTunes ain't gonna lie to me like this.
The Guy album.
Yeah.
And then
iTunes ain't gonna lie to me like this. I need me a look.
The Guy album.
The Guy album.
See what I'm saying?
Nah, it's another album.
Yeah, Bobby,
Jay,
go ahead. I know, bro.
Bobby said they only had one album. Bobby said that shit quick.
And one album was
he said that shit quick. That's why I was like,
the one
damn.
album was a classic.
That's what it's called, The Future. That's what it's called.
What was on there? What was on there, Jay? What was on there?
So, obviously, I'm gonna say a cover first, but Yearning is on there, which was a great song. That remake was great.
Yeah.
Let's Chill is on there. Let's Chill. No, come on.
Let's Chill is on the.
Yes, nigga. Yes, come on now.
Really?
Niggas got to backtrack. Niggas got to backtrack.
2022.
No, bro. What are you? This is 1990. Hey, bro.
What you looking
You're
at?
still in St.
You sure Let's Chill was on that one?
Yes,
on the second one?
bro. I'm reading it right now.
Okay.
Let's Chill is the biggest record on that album.
Okay.
But yeah, that album didn't have a whole bunch of hits like Tease Me Tonight is on there. I love Tease Me Tonight.
Bobby, you got to.
I know that one.
Okay. No, Bob knows
Tease Me Tonight.
Yeah, that's a nasty joint.
What was y'all?
The first album is the one though. The first album is the one.
Yeah,
the Guy album is the one. The Guy album is the one.
That's what I'm saying. Like when you go up against, you know what I mean? When you go up against these other groups that we bringing out hit for hit, right? Like you can't make it like your head's above these other guys because you're not. So that's my only thing.
Yeah.
Plus, again, I'm gonna say this again. Those other groups have multiple singers, which live is huge.
What I'm hearing from the brothers is we respect the prize fighter energy, but bro said you tweaking is what I heard.
I think there's a little bit of tweaking there.
Yeah, I respect the prize fighter energy.
I mean, like before we go to everything else, it's just two groups. Boys to Men and Jodeci.
That's facts.
That you just gotta tip your hat to.
Right.
You have to.
That's a whole nother level, by the way.
You have to. You have to tip your hat to Boys to Men and Jodeci in this R&B space. It's just no way around that.
Man.
You know what I mean? Okay, so here's my question. Here's a bigger question. You taking Blackstreet or Guy as Teddy Riley groups?
Damn, he had two groups.
See, actually, he had three because he had Rex and Effect too.
So he because he know what I'm gonna do. I'm taking Blackstreet.
I don't want to lose your sweet love.
Blackstreet had Dave Hollister and then Mark Middleton as their singers. And the other nigga with the cool ass voice, what was his name? Eric. Yeah. They had some. When I say Chauncey could even cook, like that's what I'm saying. Like they had Man, and they got when I say they got some, they whole thing is a vibe. They got some records, bro. I'm talking crazy. Yeah. So he ain't even part of the best Teddy Riley group. How about that?
Damn.
I'm taking Guy.
Are you?
And as a Teddy Riley group, I'm taking Guy. I just feel like Guy was the most impactful of them. Like Guy had, because the other part about
Jay.
No, listen to me. Because as we're talking about groups, right? We're also, in my opinion, talking about the impact. And Guy had a very strong impact in music. Even just from their look, like they was the first kind of like, they were like the 3-man Keith Sweat. They were the 3 Harlem niggas, street niggas, R&B, that really ushered that in. That is as important as singing, in my opinion. This is in my opinion of it. As an executive, if I'm looking at a group and they walk in and them 3 niggas walk in, they fly, they look like niggas that's might have sold some dope or might have, you know what I mean? And singing R&B, and then they got the whiz kid producer guy, and they got the churchy R&B guy, and they got the dancer. I'm like, oh, this is rocking.
So if we had to make songs fight, what Guy song would you make fight No Diggity?
What? Let's chill. Let's chill. Just Let's chill is just different.
Okay.
Let's chill is just different. You know what I'm saying?
And then what song would you have fight Before I Let Go? Before I let
I mean, obviously those 2 would be the fight.
Yeah.
That actually would be the fight.
I like Would Fight No Diggity.
Yeah. Okay. What was it called?
Yeah, it's more of an up-tempo.
No, that's High Five.
No.
I like
I like, yeah.
Oh, yeah, yes. Dum.
I like.
Do to me.
Yeah.
I like.
Man, that's some production for your ass right
there.
Man.
Hey.
Yeah. So yeah.
Come on, turn me on.
Yeah, I'm taking Guy in that fight. To me.
Teddy Riley story. Get Out Here. And I do a remix to Remember the Time with the Young Mike Shawn. Vincent Herbert is impressed. He calls Teddy Riley to the studio. He pulls up on me, listens to the song, says, "Kid, this is great. It's just your chords in the bridge, man." I said, "You mind getting me together, OG?" You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so weak shit in the bridge?
Bridge wasn't all the way there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Respect.
I knew that in my heart.
Respect.
No, I knew that in my heart.
Yeah.
Teddy called me out. You know what I'm saying? Then he went to the keys and said, "Those sweet memories." I said, "Oh, you went to the D flat. Oh, that's what you did. Oh, you talking about a moment, fam?"
Yeah.
Because when you're in the studio trying to figure it out and you can't figure it out,
right?
It ain't no such thing as Teddy Riley coming to the studio to say, "These are the answers.
Let me fix your parts."
Yeah.
These are the answers, man.
You never think you're gonna grow up and that's your life.
Oh my God.
So right now,
man,
who had a better catalog? It's 55% Guy, 45% Blackstreet. In the chat. In the chat right now. Chat.
Okay,
what's going on,
chat?
That's what the chat said.
Chat went with Guy, so they rolling with you, Jay.
They said Coach got flamed by TR.
Wait, who?
They said you got flamed by Teddy Riley about your bridge.
I did. Of course.
So yeah, so that's my pick. That's my pick. Okay, what we got next?
Dang,
hold
man.
on, last thing too. We was on MCA with Teddy Riley
and
Guy.
We were.
And had Teddy Riley did a song on us, the Neutrons would have been huge. We'd have been the first kids with the new Jack Swing sound.
What?
And we could have pulled that off because we were super hood. You know what I mean? Like we could have easily. But my dad had us singing pimp. He had us singing pimp music. We were singing pimp songs. I asked for Teddy Riley. I asked for Teddy Riley and Babyface actually.
What?
Yeah. They just didn't. They didn't.
But we wasn't gonna get Babyface though because Babyface was already locked in with the boys.
Yeah.
Damn, Babyface was locked in. I mean, listen, that's just how the music business used to work.
Facts.
The business is different now, where it's like, oh yeah, we want that sound or whatever. We want to work with them too. Back then, it was like, nah. One guy worked with one group or one female artist. So that, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how it went. And it's just what it was.
I seen Rodney Jerkins say Michael Jackson paid him not to work with nobody else for that level of exclusivity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now you relax. We need you over here. I need you focused, young man.
But that's how that's how you really
That's how you kept your edge. To your sound. You kept your edge, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And ultimately, and this wasn't the situation with LA Babyface and the boys, but that's usually what they would do when they would sign a production team. They would give you a production deal, and then they would want you to only work on your artists that were that similar type of artists. You know what I mean? Like you give them all of your work.
It's actually very smart.
For sure.
When I first came out here, our first situation,
Jimmy Iovine is the king of that.
Of course. We had a super smaller scale, but yeah, we were the in-house producers for a label called Jhene in Marina Del Rey. Buddy gave us a little apartment, a little Acura.
Like, okay, and a whip.
Yeah.
And a whip.
You know what I'm saying?
You need a car in LA. You ain't got no car in LA.
You're we just, we right at the studio, working for all the artists. Man, was it Eastwood that be at the run?
No way. You worked with Eastwood?
2007. I'm executive producing a whole Eastwood project.
That's crazy. That's our dog.
Shots
it is.
Yeah, it's our dog.
Yeah, real talk.
Shout out Eastwood.
You're like, all right, Kosine, you in the hood, man. I'm like, okay, all right. I see what you guys do it out here, man.
That's what you guys doing out here, man.
Man.
That's not how y'all sound in Chicago, bro. That's not how y'all sound.
That's how he sounded in LA.
Hey, look.
His code switch, aka Copper Plea. I don't want no problem.
I don't want no problem.
That's the I don't want no problem voice.
Let me tell you something, man. Coming up in Chicago, that gang activity, man, y'all got it, fam. Y'all brothers got it, man.
All right, let's get to some new music, man.
Come on, man.
Let's get to some new music. Let's see what we got in the new music. This week we got K1. Back of the club.
Back of the club.
Back of the club. Listen, K1 is on a run right now. She is in a different type of bag.
Yeah.
She might be Mrs. Steal Your Girl right now. Because there's a Mr. Steal Your Girl. You know what I mean? I'm straight.
With a feather tone.
You know what I mean? But
with a feather tone.
Right now.
Right.
She putting a lot of pressure.
I'm going to say it like this. If you're in the club and your girl like girls a little bit,
K1,
you might be in a little bit of trouble.
What Kanye say? He said your bit. Kanye said Instagram got your bit.
Hey, I'm gonna say this too, bro. I really be listening to her, bro. Sonically, melody, lyrics. Her shit is very fly.
Yeah, very
fly, bro.
Very fly, man.
Yes.
I just I respect the game.
Yeah,
I respect the game for what it is.
Me too.
Man. It's like, listen, when you having your way. Continue to drop music. Don't stop. Don't think that because the waves, they are what they are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Eventually the waves, they crash into the, you know what I mean? And then another wave comes along.
Yeah.
So while it's your wave, you can turn that motherfucker to a cowabunga.
Yep.
Keep going.
You got to. You got to lock in.
Keep dropping. That's why I'm loving what Leon Thomas is doing. It's like, yo, you having your time, bro? Chris Brown is the epitome of it.
Yeah.
His wave has continued because he will not stop.
Yes.
He will not stop.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But K1 right now, bro, she's cooking. Shout out to her.
Yep.
And what she's doing.
She just put out a whole project too. You know that, right?
Oh, she got a whole new project.
She got a whole project.
I don't even know about the new record.
She got a whole project.
Okay.
Okay. Yep. So I can't wait for us all to tap in and give our, you know what I mean? Our spiel on that too. I'm already knowing it's gonna be fire.
Yeah, I'm on it.
But yeah, she got a whole project.
Nah, I love it. More new music. Kehlani. She got the song Folded. Y'all heard Folded?
Yes.
She got all your shit folded. Come get it because it's folded. I feel like that was nice though. It's nice. It's like at least she folded your shit for you.
Yeah, but I feel like I was gonna ask you too what you thought. I feel like there's some sexual innuendo in there as well.
She's trying to get folded up.
Something is folded.
She's trying to get folded up.
Yeah, she's saying your body gonna decide. Like what's she talking about? Like your body gonna decide if your clothes get folded or not? I mean,
maybe she gonna give you another shot when you get to the door.
Let me see what's happening here.
Yeah,
it's so silly to me.
Maybe you come to the door. She tries to hand it to you. You slap it down. You know what I mean? I don't want it.
Your body language.
I don't want it. I want to stay.
That's toxic.
Hey, we was driving to we were on a little road trip and we were listening to just new R&B music, me and my family, and that Folded song, bro. Like she's killing on there, by the way, too. Vocals. And I was letting my little daughter Chloe hear it, and you know, because I be trying to put her on to all the, you know what I mean, all that wave, that frequency, because. Kehlani to me right now is one of the best vocally. You know what I mean? And so we was listening to that, man, and bro. You already know she can't do this.
Kehlani definitely out singing some of the people that was on the 75 too. But yeah.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
This is
yes, she is.
This is interesting because
what you got, Kos? What you got?
Well, I was thinking about how he said them little
Is there innuendo?
Is
some innuendo?
For you to come pick up your clothes, I have them folded. Meet me at the door while it's still open. See that door still open thing?
The door is still open.
You know, Bruno Mars took us down a whole grocery
Yeah.
aisle. Of what the door being open is about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. I know it's getting cold out, but it's not frozen.
It's still warm in here.
Still warm.
You know,
still warm.
it's liquidy.
Yeah. Okay. You relax.
All right.
Jay, I'm only reading what's on the paper.
You're going to get us censored, bro. Close the door, bro.
I'm only reading what's on the paper.
Close the doors,
it says liquidy on there?
No, it said, but it's not frozen.
You just smacked.
You see what I'm saying?
I never heard that.
You see what I'm saying? When that thing ain't froze.
Jay. You know your married niggas gonna start clowning any minute now, bro. Get out of there.
That thing ain't froze.
Close the doors.
Woo. Man.
So yeah, that's folded. What the hell? What the hell is going on?
Man. Woo. No, I just got back in town.
They always talk about his face. They say he be like, what is happening?
What is happening?
Man.
I barely got a voice. I've been yelling at the basketball tournament all weekend.
What else?
Man.
Hey, what else we got?
Okay,
come on, man.
some more new music.
What we got?
Chris Brown.
Okay. Yes.
Because he had decided, he said he was going to do it, and we talked about it.
Mm-hmm.
He said he was going to drop something. Holy Blindfold.
Come on.
Yeah, he dropping such feel-good music.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. This song, it's world appeal. It's giving me. This is giving me a little bit Michael Jackson feel good kind of thing.
It is.
You know what I mean?
Kind of in that bag. He's in that bag.
Right? Is he? Okay, that's what I thought. Okay,
you gotta understand the range when it comes to Brother Breezy, man.
Oh yeah,
this right here is rangy.
Yeah,
I ain't got no ceilings.
You see what I'm saying? A lot of brothers can't come play over here.
No,
you can't do this.
No.
He do that easy. They
wrote the hell out of that song too.
You see what I'm saying?
The lyrics is crazy.
It's like when you hooping, but then you see this one cat that go out there and he got a Euro step.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a Euro step song, fam.
He got a Euro step.
He just hit you with a Euro, bro. That's what I'm like. The range.
Yeah.
This is why he is Breezy. Getting to why he's him. Sheesh.
Yeah. Nah, shout out to Chris Brown, man. Shout out to our brother. And then Bob put us on to some more new music too.
Come on, Jay.
What you got?
Keke Palmer.
Give Keke her love.
Keke Palmer
Jay.
just Keke.
Huh?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Keke talking her shit on there too. Talking to her baby daddy.
Yeah, I seen her.
She pissed at him. She said you were supposed to be Steman.
Yeah.
But not.
She said
you messed that all the way up. You weren't supposed to be a baby daddy. You were supposed to be Steman. That's what she said.
Can we unpack that?
Well, Steman never got the ring, I don't think, though.
Steman didn't even get to put a baby in there.
Hey, Steman, like, listen.
Whoa.
Hey, listen.
Wait, how did y'all just do that? That's
they speaking on my legs on the chat, man. They Steman back there like this, man. This is how Steman back there living, man. He back there living. He's Steman like, hey, man, cigar up.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Oprah, what you doing? What you doing? Go give me some lemonade, Oprah.
The words that it came out.
Oprah,
that ain't what he said.
No, Oprah.
This is
Oprah, go give me some lemonade. Harpo.
Oh no.
Whoa. Go give me some lemonade, Harpo.
This nigga Jay crazy.
Hey, man, this Steman nigga. Steman that nigga. You ever seen him in person?
Steman is saying
he got the glow.
3 words.
He got the glow.
Steman got the glow. I seen him in person. Of a player. I almost did him like this. Come here, man. Come here, man.
If I seen Steman, I would do that. I'd be like, Steman.
Salute.
3 words all the time. Go ahead, baby. Wait, when you say you was going out for 4 days, go ahead, baby.
You and Gail?
Yeah.
Go ahead, baby.
Go ahead, baby. Enjoy yourself. Yeah, well, you know I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna get out there and get at the begonias.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna tighten up the begonias.
I'm gonna tighten up the who's?
The begonias.
Let me get the begonias right before you get back, baby. Now you letting me know, did you got gas in your car? Because when you get back, you're gonna need gas. So I want to make sure all the levels is at least at that.
I don't know, but I feel
I
like
ain't heard about
yeah.
Steman in years, man.
Hey, bro, listen, because Stedman don't bother nobody.
Y'all find out, man.
Listen,
Is Stedman still in the car?
Hey, no, y'all don't find out nothing. Stay out of Stedman's business. You hear me? Stay out of his business, including you, Bob.
No, man, Stedman need a class. Keke is saying Stedman need an online class where he can really start showing niggas how to
about to start a podcast like us. Yeah, I'm gonna teach you young niggas, man.
Hey, nigga, shut up, man.
Why we being funny though? We talked about promotions and we talked about how TV money give you a different bag to promote your R&B, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Keke shooting all kind of videos.
Let's go.
She on all type of late night shows.
Keke gonna do whatever she want.
What they call short films with it.
Keke got the bag of all bags.
Her hair is blowing in the wind.
In the wind.
She got the Michael Jackson fans.
In the wind.
Legs greased.
Yeah.
She didn't come to play.
Shout out to my brother, Big Billy Clark, man. That's her man.
That's who doing it?
Yeah.
Big Billy Clark.
Big Billy
man.
Clark.
Solid guy.
Yeah.
Man. Very solid guy.
Wow.
And he's doing his thing.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, and they cooking.
She sound good, man.
Along with, he co-managed with her mother.
Oh, okay. Don't leave moms out.
I'm not gonna leave moms out. I don't want none of that Chicago smoke.
Man.
I don't want them running up on me like that. You know what I'm saying? I know they from Illinois. You know what I mean? I'm relaxed.
Man, let me
So,
tell
you know, I got a Keke story too.
I got
Keke.
story. I got Keke.
This when I was writing songs with my boy Adonis. Shout out Adonis and my girl Shawn, Georgia Rain.
Yeah.
And Keke came through the studio and we was writing for her. And she was already had done some, you know what I mean? She was already lightweight famous, right? Sweetest girl on earth, bro.
Of course.
Oh yeah, no, she's a sweetheart.
Right?
She a sweetheart.
But see, people don't tell you that.
Man.
No diva stuff, no, you know what I mean? She was just looking for songs. She was super sweet. Just, it was a dope experience, bro. That's why I love to shine a light on that. Cause I love when you meet people and they famous, they got some bread, but they ain't, you know what I mean? They ain't doing the
They ain't Hollywood.
They're not Hollywood.
She not Hollywood.
Her coming to the studio with Mom Dukes was so powerful just to see that dynamic, right? Like, you know, coming from single parent household, lost mom at 20, been in the game, figuring it out, and then to look at that mother-daughter combo, coming to the studio, mom's just chilling in the living room, letting her do her thing, but to be insulated with love in this business is critical. Yeah. And people don't even understand like how heavy those sacrifices are on the parents. To say, you know what?
Yeah.
We rocking with your dream right now at a young age, and we putting all our stuff on the back burner and we getting behind you. That's a big deal, bro.
Now I'm gonna shout out my family, Bill Haney, man. He said something to me a while ago. He said, man, just make sure they don't disappoint the investors.
Yes, sir. Yep.
That's all. It's just don't disappoint the investors. And the investors are most of the time our parents. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
We are a product of that.
Yep.
You're a product of that.
1,000%.
You know what I'm saying? We didn't disappoint the investors. Them piano lessons, them singing lessons.
Come on.
Nigga, pimps coming through there and teaching us how to sing.
Man.
Yeah.
Playing Blue Magic for us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like giving us vocal lessons. I'm talking about street niggas.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Singing doo-wop harmonies.
What?
He's Flex. I got a vocal lesson from, do you know who William Hart is from the Delphonics? Learn him something, Jay. Many guys have come to you with a line that wasn't true, and you passed them by. Though you're in the center ring, and their lines ain't that pimp shit, don't mean a thing. Why don't you let me try? Yeah,
Yeah. Hey, Coach, they did something to you. Say,
man.
Some lemongrass.
That's William Hart. So Ron knew that William Hart come to the house.
Yes, he did.
And give me a vocal lesson. Bro.
Yes, he
The
did.
lead singer of the Delphonics. We go way back in R&B. That's what I want y'all people to know. Man. We go way
That's
back.
heavy. That's
Stylistics, Blue Magic, Delphonics.
Yeah.
All of that, man.
And you know me being the education, like
Come function.
how
Function. Come on, Felton
how
Pilot.
important were those lessons for you? Like looking back, thinking about them, how important was that for you?
Well, it's funny when you ask that because in the moment you don't know.
Right.
You don't know till you know. You know what I mean? Like later on, we was like, that's a nigga that sing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's a lead singer. No, we like, man, who is this? Because they look like street people when Pops bring them all.
By the house.
Yeah, we like, man, who is this? Who's all that nigga? We young, super young.
Right.
And he's blessing us with this. And that's shout out to Pops. Pops, he would rob, steal, kill, whatever to get the money to make sure, you know what I'm saying, that we could do our studio sessions, to make sure that we had what we needed, bro.
Yeah.
You know, when you're a kid, what I'm saying is when you're a kid, you don't understand the sacrifice.
Right. No.
You know
1,000%, man. 1,000%. And the parents are all doing the best they can. You know, ain't no rule book, ain't no set formula. You know, me being in the thick of it now with my 4-piece spicy, man, everybody just doing the best they can.
No, for real.
100%.
So for real. No, I had
shout out your investors for sure.
I had Warren Campbell tell me, y'all know Warren Campbell is everything in this music.
Yeah, 100%.
He was like, do you realize the people's names that are on you guys' first album? And I was like, nah, I never really tripped. And he started breaking down people that he just saw on there, because he bought this fool bought the 12-inch of our single, My Heart Beats For You, and he started reading off the names and then reading off their credits. I had no idea.
The Motown people?
I'm talking about all of them.
Singers,
yeah. From James Gadson to, you know what I'm saying, like everybody that was a part of what we were doing. Yes, like you said, the Waters, like, and he's like, yeah, Jay, you know, they sang on this. Gadson played on bop, 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 bop. This person mixed bop, bop, and I'm like, that's crazy. No idea. We had no idea. Right. Wow. We really just kids.
Yeah. Wow.
You know what I mean? Getting this experience and being around these super legends. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's so crazy with my oldest? He want to get it out the mud on his own so hard.
Bro, you want to rap or sing?
Well, yeah, he's in the acting and the singing and stuff like that. And all I want to do is that, where it's like,
is help.
Man, he be like, man, just show up, man. I just want you to show up and say, I got this.
Yeah.
I be like,
you be frustrated out. You want to help him so bad.
I can't. You know who I am? First of all, see, that's the thing. You're my son. All you see is dad. But let me tell you, I know people, Marcos. I can.
He don't care about who you know.
He don't give a fuck, bro.
He don't care who you know.
From an honest place. He want me to just come,
that's
sit,
dope,
chill, enjoy it.
That is dope.
That's dope.
You know what I mean?
Sit your ass down, man.
Yeah, bro.
Relax, bro. Let him do his thing.
I gotta let him do his thing, bro.
Do his thing, man. Let him bump his head a couple times. And you never know. He might crack the code.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that's the thing, man, with these kids. It's like knowing how to support, right? Like, this is your vision, you know? And he does come to the studio and record with me sometimes. And that's a treat, dog. Him, you know, getting, on the mic and, record, stuff like that. So that's fly. But when it's come time for his performance stuff, and I'm like, I will, hit me with the lines, man. Let's run them. He'd be like, no, Dad.
Wow. No, but just think about it, though. Yeah. LMFAO. That's Berry Gordy's son and grandson. Did you know that? You didn't know that?
I don't think I knew that.
I don't think I knew that either.
So they were, when they were together, they were a uncle and nephew duo.
That's crazy.
And they're Gordys.
Wow.
That's Berry Gordy's son.
Making that kind of music, bro.
Making that kind of music, make that kind of money.
Yeah.
That's true.
It had nothing to do with Motown.
That's true. Right.
Did it on their own.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Bro, that's insane.
That's really,
what they did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, listen, he might be party rock, bro. You never know.
Dude, they in their drums talk about I'm sexy and I know it. Like, what is Berry Gordy doing? Knowing he's built one of the most soulful, beautiful R&B, then you just see Yo Young in his draws thrusting, fam.
And your grandson too, though.
Thrusting.
And your grandson. So that's like me seeing dude. Well, I don't have no grandkids, but that's Bob seeing, Jordan and then one of the grandbabies.
Pumping.
In a group together, though.
Sexy and I know it. Getting
that bag.
Yeah.
Getting that bag.
Yeah.
So it actually is really dope. Let's go into jams of the week, man. Give me my jams, man. Give me my jams,
Here we
man.
Go, man. Hold on.
My jams,
I don't know
man.
Where it's at.
Jam.
Oh, jam. Yeah.
Jam.
Oh, jam.
Johnny, jam for me. Hey,
back in this
I just want to point out, that's Guy.
Oh, and that's why the people said what they said.
That is
bro.
Guy.
That's why the people said what they said, man. Oh, that's the wrong one.
Turn it down.
I love when he does that.
Turn it down. No, the nigga said like he's just gonna go off.
Yeah, I tried to get to it.
Turn
Not
it down.
exactly. Not
Let's get to our jams of the week, man.
What we got?
Our first jam of the week is Daniel Caesar.
Man.
Blessed.
Come on.